Sunlight that always stays, dinner by the waterway. It's that sweet life. Raise your...
Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is the beginning of October, right? So it's the beginning of spooky season, all the other like fun, fresh stuff. And I have a book I want to read that I think is perfect for the season. So I'll show you guys. It is the Atlas 6. I kind of showed this in my Harry Potter book haul. I'll link it down below. But yeah, it's really cool, really fun and fresh, I think. Dark Academia. I barely remember what it's about, but we're gonna see what it's about later on in the video, and I'll explain it to you guys then. But I do know it involves like secret society stuff and like a group of people coming together, which I always love. I love a broad cast of characters, and I love secret society stuff, especially this time of year. So I'm excited to read it. And yeah, I'm gonna read this and Blue Period, which is getting an anime adaptation. I honestly didn't know that when I picked it up. I just know I've seen it a lot and that people highly recommended it. So we'll see how this is going as well. But yeah, I'm gonna be reading these two, and I am going on a picnic with my roommate and our friend. So yeah, that's gonna be really, really fun. We're gonna be by the water, and it's just gonna be like a nice, fun day. Hey, how are you? Anyways, kind of random. I honestly don't really know what this vlog is going to be. I think it's just going to be like a random reading vlog in my life, the way I used to do it, summer style. Except it's in the fall. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get right into it.
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life went any other way, but it's all sorrows to nowhere. And I
Fear
can
no
find them
man,
at the scene
but
them out my place.
no man.
My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm whacking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm broke. Oh wait, I think it goes like, I've been stuck inside this pocket of debt, empty walls and stress. Gotta stop smoking the cess. I turn redundant. I'm a con, I'm ignoring myself. Can't stomach a dwelling. She said he telling me I'm the center of all my problems, but I can't complain, I ain't a man of my own. I'm 26, not home. I ain't grown, been wasting my way to progress, but at least I got your love on my back. She said he making me laugh. For that, gotta thank the Lord above us, cause make me smile when my world look back. Make me laugh when my Santa is blue. I was no pockets in these words I make. Yeah, I'm a scrub, but at least I got you. Yeah, at least I got you. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you.
After a satisfying day, I finally decided to start Atlas 6, and wow, it actually exceeded my expectations, but we're not going to get into that quite yet. Right now, we are going to move on to something else.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no, cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Oh, you might be alive. I just can't quit you now, cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby.
Hey guys, I think this is the first time I'm talking in a while since I started this vlog, so I apologize. My hair has changed. I finally have a mattress topper. Look up what that is. It is life-changing. I'm literally sinking into my bed right now. I have to update you guys on what I've been reading because I added something new to my reading, but first to catch you up on what I was reading before the new thing I'm reading. Yes. Okay, first up, Blue Period. This is the book I started off with in this vlog. I read it during the picnic, and I am gonna be completely honest. The first chapter of this, what was it? The first chapter of this kind of took my breath away. At first I didn't really know where it was going. It felt kind of generic a little bit, but then like the more we progressed on, the more like it felt like the main character finally found a medium in which like his voice could really properly be heard. Like for example, I'm guessing if you're watching this vlog, you know what this is about, right? Or at least I have the general ideas. It's about this guy who wants to become this artist, or at least he doesn't want to, but he's kind of like steadily leaning towards more and more becoming an artist after living a life where like honestly like he could become anything he wants. He works hard, he gets good grades, he is a delinquent, so he still manages to have fun and have like that bad boy image, but he definitely does like obviously work hard for his grades and what he wants. So yeah, he could really be whatever he wants, but now he's discovering this love of art and steadily deciding that he's gonna go to art school and become a full-time artist. And yeah, that's basically what this book is about. And this manga really won me over when the main character, like he finally managed to express himself through this art piece, and he was talking steadily throughout the first chapter of how like the sky was really beautiful when I think the sun was rising, and it was like in his district, and all his friends were looking at him like he was crazy, and then he managed to express that through like an art piece, and finally like his friends were like, oh, this is like the sky that you saw, like this is like actually pretty awesome, and he like freaking cried, and I like felt that. I'm not gonna lie, that made me like tear up. That made me really feel something, because I understand that feeling where it's like you don't feel like someone truly understands you until like you're able to express yourself through a certain medium, and like someone just gets that. Like that's I think, the best feeling in the world. So I really liked how the author captured that. The author is Tsubasa Yamaguchi. So yeah, good job, Yamaguchi sensei. Moving forward, I'm kind of getting bored just because there's a lot of exposition going on in this first volume, which kind of makes sense because it is the first volume, but I kind of wish it did it in a way that was less talking at you, because I feel like I'm just reading a lot of information about art and art school, and sometimes I'm just like, can't they just like show it to us in the more, you know, like writers usually like do more showing than telling. I wish that was what they were doing like in the book, but I feel like that also is kind of hard to do with like an art story because they're basically sitting down and painting. But I'm interested to see if like the anime ends up doing something different. I didn't really realize it was coming off an anime this year, but it is, and I forgot which platform it's on, but I think I'm gonna check out the first episode and see how I feel about it. I'm looking forward to seeing where Blue Period goes. But yeah, the first chapter really won me over. I'm not done yet, but I've really been enjoying it, other than like the insane exposition dump that it did earlier. So other than that, that's Blue Period. It's pretty good so far. The next one, let's talk about the Atlas 6. I've been really enjoying reading this, and we're how far? We are about 66 pages through. I decided to stop there. Honestly, I was gonna go further, but then I realized I had to update you guys on what the book was about and my feelings on it, because I remember, like earlier I said, I didn't know what this book was about at all. So we're gonna talk about it. So the Atlas 6 is about the secret society of people that want to join in and become caretakers of this library and of the information within this library. And gradually this society has expanded throughout the centuries, throughout the years. I think it's called the Alexandrian Library or something like that. But regardless, they hold a lot of like the secret histories and just like knowledge of the world. And this world is both a world of magic and of like our normal world. So it's kind of combined into this contemporary fantasy. It contains a lot of secrets of magic, of just like average human history, everything like that, really valuable artifacts. So everyone's trying to be part of the secret society just for exclusivity, or I don't know, just for the sake of knowledge, of power, all the other stuff. They just want to become members of the society. So that's what everyone is doing, and there are 6 candidates to be part of the society each year. The 6 candidates are the characters that we're introduced with in this book. 2 of them are kind of like these like frenemies, or at least like enemies. Kind of hoping it turns into enemies to lovers, but I really wouldn't mind if it doesn't turn into that. The relationship between these 2 characters, Nico and Libby, they both went to NYU. I know y'all find that funny because I literally go to NYU, but they went to NYU for School of the Arts of Magic, which doesn't fucking exist, but I love the fact that they integrated it into this book. And they are essentially magical twins. They have the same ability to manipulate the world in some way. I think Libby's specialty is fire and Nico's is like earth or something. They're like considered twins. I don't entirely understand how that works. According to Fate and according to a lot of the other characters in the book, they are like twins in a sense, but they kind of like hate that because they're usually stuffed into the same box. They're not actual twins, by the way. I feel like that's confusing. They are like 2 random people from completely different families that just so happen to go to the same school and be in the same year and all that other stuff. So they're like magic twins. You know, they both end up being part of the secret society. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. And then there is this guy who can apparently see through any illusion. There's this girl who's literally like considered like the mother of the earth. At least like she's really able to easily manipulate the earth. Like she's insanely powerful. And there's this other guy that can manage to make you believe anything that he wants you to believe. Like that's his ability. And then there's this woman who has the ability to read minds, or at least like get a sense of what's going on within someone's head, but in a more like intense, in-depth way. So there are all these people. They're going to compete, I believe, in Europe, though they're all from like all over the world. They're going to compete in like a certain country in Europe and figure out which of them are going to get to become full-fledged members, because there's 6 candidates but only 5 get to become those members. That's basically what the story is about. We've met all the characters. They've all like figured out like what's going on. Atlas, the person that was gathering them, hence the Atlas 6, you get what I'm saying. Atlas is someone that gathered them together and he told them what the competition was. Basically, I think it's going to be cool, and I'm really liking it so far. I like the way it's written. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this, so I would recommend. We'll see if I continue to feel this positivity throughout the rest of the story, but really enjoying this so far. I'm glad the hype has not been undercurrent. The funny thing is, I didn't realize there was hype around this book until I picked it up by random chance. So I'm kind of glad, because I went in with the expectations like I had no idea what was going on. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna end that for Atlas 6. And then finally, this is a book I just picked up. It's a Toilet Bound Hanako-kun volume 8. I think you guys saw me reading volume 1 like last year around Christmas time, almost a year ago. It's actually really insane. That's insane. I watched this show a year ago. Oh my god. Anyway, so told about Hanako-kan. This is volume 8. It's a series about the 7 mysteries of this certain school. Yunako, I think it is Yunako. She basically becomes supernatural by like this random chance, and she ends up becoming friends with this ghost that's one of the 7 mysteries of her high school. And it's a whole thing. It's kind of integrated a lot. There's a broader plot going on, but I'm not going to go too into it. But I'm really into this because it's giving spooky vibes, because you know the 7 mysteries are like these spirits and really like spooky characters within the school. While it is a humorous book and sometimes romantic, or I guess at least it's like yandere, look that up, you'll have fun. It's at least has slight yandere tendencies. It is still pretty spooky and it's this undercurrent of menace, so I really do enjoy the series for that. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's perfect for Halloween. Which reminds me, I still haven't put up my freaking decorations yet. This vlog is gonna be all over the place. I just remembered that we are almost midway through October and I have not put out my decorations, so I gotta do that. Anyways though, without further ado, we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna continue reading and I'll see you when I see you. Oh yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you can hear me properly. But hey guys, it's the other random day in the week. This vlog's gonna be so random. I apologize for that. But right now, on our way to the Brooklyn Bridge, it's my first time going actually, even though I've been to New York a lot of times even before I went to school here. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens, how that goes. And yeah, I'm going with Jasmine and Sophia. And yeah, just really excited. It's gonna be beautiful there. Like, it's a nice day. I'm looking forward to it. See you guys in a bit. Guys. Okay, hopefully you can see me and hear me properly, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Atlas 6. I feel like I really need to because I've hit, what page number I've hit? 157, so it's been about 100 pages since I last updated you guys. And I just got out of the shower and I need to talk about it because I'm gonna get to taking care of my hair and that's gonna take me forever. So yes, the Atlas 6. This is amazing so far. I love this so well. The author does a really good job of just combining like the characters' internal dialogue, because like she just switched perspectives between all 6 of the main characters. So I think she does a really good job of like doing like introspection of us to get to know the characters themselves, while also making sure the action doesn't stop. And a lot of this is kind of by like working in a sort of like weirder sort of timeline. Like there would be events happening within that period, but you don't necessarily like see it at the same time in each character's perspective. I'm not sure if I explained that correctly, but like it's so well done. So I will like that. I think some of the specifics of it kind of get lost, but I like the fact that the world feels very real and concrete. There's certain rules that come with each of the roles that the characters have, because they're all different kinds of magicians or like magic users. Like one is an illusionist, and one's a medium, and one's an empath, and one's like a physical kind of magician, which means they can control forces of the earth. And it's so well done and intricate, and I really, really enjoy it. I also really enjoy the character dynamics. Like I said, I love like big cast of people and stories, so I already know what this might like catch my eye based on that. And one amazing thing about this book is the fact that like the characters, like they don't like each other, and I love that. And I don't even know, if I were to pick a side, I would say I'm kind of team Libby. I feel bad for her. I feel like she's like the main character that's struggling with anxiety, and I think a part of her is not necessarily people pleasing, but kind of wants people to like her. Like she won't like admit it, but it is part of what she wants. And I feel like I relate to that, because I am sort of an ambivert, and when I was a kid I was a big introvert, and I'd just be scared to talk to people, or just like scared of all of my actions, or feel anxious, second guessing everything. And because of that, like the characters can kind of sense that weakness in her, and they don't like her because of it. Also because they think of her as a know-it-all, or like someone that's like really like a, you know, cookie cutter, someone that sticks to rules really closely. So she's struggling to make relationships with the other characters, and at least half of them like really don't like her. And then there's Nico, her like twin. I think I mentioned him earlier. Him and Libby, I believe, are like the main protagonists, like the main like two protagonists of the story, especially Libby, I believe, but like they're the perspectives we saw first, so I'm gonna just assume that. But like they formed this sort of alliance, even though they kind of like don't want to be around each other as much, because they've been like considered two peas in a pot since like the day they've met. So they're forcing this alliance because yeah, they're like kind of all competing, like I said before, in order to become like the people that move on and become part of the society, but only 5 of them get to do it. So they're kind of teaming up to make sure that they get to be part of the 5 that join the society. So yeah, they've decided to form an alliance. Reina, who is the person that can control and like talk to plants, Nico has kind of formed an alliance with her. Libby's only alliance really is with Nico at the moment. I think she's trying to form one with Tristan, but he's not really the best person because he's kind of also like iffy on his own. I love how each character is just so flawed. Tristan, he has a derision for everybody, but he also especially has a derision for himself. He trusts nobody. He looks down on a lot of people. He's very curt and cold. And then there's Caleb, who is an empath, but he's not like an empath in like the normal way that's shown in fiction, but he's like really manipulative and can honestly change her mood without you even realizing it. So yeah, he is not really a hands-on person. I have a feeling he's going to be the person that's not chosen, because I feel like the person that has like the least motivation is someone that isn't chosen as part of the group. Caleb just has no motivation whatsoever. He's just there to play games with people in order to discover, well, just to keep himself entertained, because I feel like he was just bored. He's just looking for every new ounce of entertainment. And then there's shit, what is her name? Shoot, Parisa. I'm gonna just call her Paris, like Paris Hilton. But she's kind of this seductress kind of person, and she kind of like joins with whoever she thinks is gonna like cause her to be the most advantageous in her situation. But she does look down on half of the group as well. They're kind of divided by older contestants and younger contestants. The younger being Reina, Nico, and Libby, and the older being Caleb, Tristan, and Paris. So I don't even know. It's so interesting just seeing their dynamics. It's really, really cool. They actually just went through the situation. They had like their big like first combative moment, and I love seeing like Libby and Nico shine, and just all of the characters use their power in really fun and interesting ways. Something mysterious apparently happened between Paris and Caleb, who were initially in an alliance, but now Paris doesn't seem to want to fuck with Caleb, which understandably, he doesn't really seem like that good of a guy. But I am loving this so far. I've been really enraptured. I kind of just binged a lot of it this morning. Like I was already into it in the beginning, but then I stopped for a while and I'm going back into it, and I'm really, really liking it. So I'm really glad I picked this up. Like this is a really good book so far. Not disappointed. So far it's like seeming like a 5 stars to me, because it has everything I really want in a book, but it all depends on how it ends, I suppose. So yeah, I just want to update you guys because a lot of fun stuff has happened. It seems like every single person in the group is like struggling with something internally or has something going on like mentally in their heads, and it's just like amazing. But yeah, those are my thoughts so far on the Atlas 6, and I'll update you guys next time I have something to say. Hey guys, say hi to Crooks, even though we're saying goodbye in this video. Goodbye. I only have a few minutes before I need to go into class, so let's just hop into it. This is going to be the end. I finished the Atlas 6, and let me tell you, I binged more than half of this book in one night. I stayed up so late reading this book. I haven't done that that in so long. I feel like I've done that throughout the year, but like in the middle of school, right before midterm season, never before seeing it. So that's how you know how good this book is. There's a lot that happened. There's a lot that happened. What should I say? So there was a plot twist, and there was a plot twist about the plot twist. Towards the middle of the book, I was confused about the direction of the book because they were talking about like the stuff they were studying, but we didn't actually like necessarily see them studying. We could feel the stakes kind of increasing when you're figuring out like who they're gonna eliminate throughout the story. But then we had the backdrop of like the research they're doing about like time and just like the universe, especially with Nico and Libby. So we were just like confused about the direction of the story. Nevertheless, I was enjoying it because even though the direction in the middle of the book I think was a little confused, I think the characters and like their interactions with each other kind of made up for it, so I was fine with that. But eventually figure out like when Atlas tells the 6 candidates that he chooses that they have to eliminate one person in order to continue forward, he means that literally. He means like death. They had to kill somebody in order to like be initiated into the group. Someone has to die. So that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting that. Like I literally, that took me so off guard, even though I should know this because that's how secret societies work. Duh. If you're a secret society, you can't just let one person walk away every year with knowledge of everything that they just like walked in. Like no, this doesn't make any sense. They were choosing it off, and like I thought, Caleb was the top choice. He ended up being the top choice. It was between Caleb and Libby, and they ended up choosing Caleb, and I'm like, period. Awesome. So Caleb was going to die. Or at least that's what I thought. And then Libby ends up being kidnapped. Apparently there's this one character, I'm not gonna say who, but he just comes out of nowhere and he ends up being like a key character throughout the story. But I'm not mad about it because the way they did was actually like pretty amazing. And then at the end they all end up being fully initiated, but Nico decides that yeah, nah, the entire group is gonna help them look for Libby and figure out what's going on because they can't find her at all on Earth. Even though they know she's not dead, it's just she was kidnapped. Like girl was gone. Anyway, would I recommend this book? Yes, immediately, because the world building was amazing, the characters were amazing, the cast, like no one felt like an unnecessary facet of the story. So really loved that. The Secret Society part was like really amazing. It was really atmospheric and I feel like I read it at the perfect time. Like this is a perfect fall, spooky season, like autumn read. Like I'd highly recommend it. And yeah, it's just overall like a really amazing book to read. But that's all I have to say. I don't want to go too much into the depths, and honestly I would have originally if I stopped reading, but like I said before, I like could not stop reading. So that'll be all for this reading vlog. But thank you guys so much for watching. As per usual, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my medias. They're always linked down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. And maybe I'll see Crooks in the next one too, but that depends. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.